Hey guys, it's Ashley with Boss Lady Basics. Today we're here to talk about an overview of our full campaign with an overview and analysis and an insights area. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.
Be your own boss. This was the theme that we based our marketing campaign on that launched 2 weeks ago. And the reason that we chose this specific theme is that at the beginning of the semester, we decided that we want to empower women personally and professionally. But how do we empower them professionally? One of the ways that we thought about was to encourage them to be their own bosses and to start their own business. So, in order to do that, we had a series of blog posts. We had three blog posts. The first one was 10 key steps to start a business, where we basically included 10 recommended steps along with detailed information on how to start a business. The second blog post was motivational and inspirational quotes by pioneers in the field. And the third blog post was an interview with Carly Blem, who's a young female entrepreneur. She talked about her experience and the insights about having or owning a business. And along with these three blog posts, we ran two Facebook ads. The first one was during this first week, and the second one was during the second week. In addition, we were posting on daily basis from Monday to Friday for 2 weeks. We were posting on our social media platforms, basically Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. The content that we were posting on our social media platforms was basically based on the content that we provided in our blog posts.
Hi, my name is Kim. I'm with the Boss Lady Basics team, and I'm going to go over campaign analytics. Now, I can't think of a better way to talk about analytics than with some charts and graphs, so we will jump right in. All right, so let's jump right into the campaign analytics for our Be Your Own Boss campaign. The first slide that I want to show you is just the overall reach by channel throughout the semester. So we did analytic snapshots at week 4, week 8, and then also at the end of our campaign. On Twitter, you can notice that our reach did go down throughout the semester because we identified that it wasn't a strategic or primary channel for our targeted audience. So we didn't focus on that. We did participate in it, but we focused more strategically on Facebook and Instagram because that is where more of our audience is. And on Facebook and Instagram, this is where we ran two ads. So we ran an ad during week 1, and then we retargeted it for week 2. And as you can see, our reach did go up throughout the semester, but especially during the campaign. And in the next slide, I'll show you kind of a breakdown of organic versus paid traffic for those two channels. And then the next we have is Pinterest, and our reach did go up throughout the semester, but it did taper off during the campaign because, again, that wasn't the focus. So next, I want to show you the campaign reach, really specifically surrounding organic versus paid traffic. And we only did an ad on Facebook, but because Facebook owns Instagram, then that paid boost does flow over into Instagram as well. So during our campaign, organic traffic on Instagram was about 42% of the overall traffic, which means 58% came from our paid ad. And on Facebook, that percentage is even higher. Our paid traffic was actually about 95% of our total traffic for the ad. So this again shows you the value of doing a paid campaign on Facebook. So now that we've talked about campaign analytics, I did briefly want to talk about an issue that we had with our Facebook ads. So both our initial and retargeted ad were based on blog content for a post called, I believe it was 10 Steps to Start Your Dream Business. And it was a great blog post. We put a lot of research into it, and we had some solid graphics behind it, in my opinion. But it did kept getting flagged by Facebook as a violation of their MLM advertising policy. So we had to be very careful, and we both had to try several different rounds of playing with keywords to make sure that the language used in the ad didn't get flagged by their algorithms. So that is just something to be aware of if you do run Facebook ads. That even though your ad and your content may comply with their Facebook policy, that doesn't mean the algorithm is going to recognize it that way.
I'm going to quickly go over the campaign analysis. We do feel that our campaign was successful because of the cohesive content strategy that we had. We picked a theme, Be Your Own Boss, and tied that across all of the platforms with multiple blog posts, one about how to start your own business, and then motivational quotes tied into starting that business, and then a blog with an interview of a woman who has started her own business, is doing very successful. We kept all the content, again, consistent across all of the platforms, so everything was really streamlined and clean and tied into each other. So we feel that it looked great, and then it also focused in on what our mission was from the start of the Boss Lady Basics group, what we wanted our field to be. As far as the KPIs, it was partially successful, depending on which platform. Facebook increased because of the ads, but the engagement didn't increase. It actually decreased. But and Twitter wasn't very successful. We had a decline in that, but Pinterest increased in impressions, reach, and engagement. So that in overall was well. We generated above a 10% increase on all of the platforms, though, and that was our goal as far as KPIs went. So in that sense, it was successful, but we felt that the more important part was having a really cohesive and well done campaign, and we feel that we executed that well. Again, choosing the theme in advance kind of helped make it more consistent, so that helped things go well, and it made it easy as a group to work together and get the content together and planned in advance. What didn't go well was the ads. We had a lot of issues with getting the ads approved. Kim and I both had our original ads rejected twice, even after the review, and then the second ads are rejected, but then eventually approved for both of us. So we kind of had a delay in time on that, so that didn't exactly go well. And so what we would do differently would definitely be not using ads in the future for that, but we do feel like we would stick with doing a pretty specific theme and running with that because of how well it went for us.
Overall, I think we felt our campaign was successful because the content created was along the lines of what we wanted as a brand. We also created that theme, Be Your Own Boss, and we felt that everything we created encompassed that. Also, taking a look at the analytics, kind of like Kim talked about, we felt that there was a successful increase within those. So overall, with all things considered and looking at all of the statistics and the way that we created our content and produced our content on our page, we felt that this campaign was successful and it generated more people to our profiles. We got more engagements, more clicks, and it overall raised the brand of Boss Lady Basics. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. I hope you have a great day. Thanks.